You see that? That is a salmon croquette. See those crispy edges? Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Jameson, and this is how I cook. Up next, I'm gonna show you a family recipe. I'm gonna show you how I make salmon croquettes. But if you're from the South, like I am, we call them salmon patties. Up next on This Is How I Cook. So guys, before we get farther into the video, do me a favor, hit that subscription button and turn on those notifications. And also like this video and leave me a comment. Do you guys call these salmon croquettes or do you call them salmon patties like we do down in South Georgia? So I've got a little bit of onion here. So this is probably about a quarter cup of onion. And all I'm gonna do is take my knife and break this down and get this as tiny as possible. And so I don't want big chunks of onion in my salmon croquettes. I want nice little small diced pieces of onion. And so we just take our time and cut across and then cut down in here. We don't want to tear it all the way apart because we want to hold on to it. And then just take our knife and just slowly make sure that we get plenty of small dices out of this onion. I've got a little piece of celery here. And what I'm going to do is cut these into julienne strips. We want to line these strips up. And then take our knife, make our claw, and slowly work. And that's what you want for your celery. Really small pieces. And if those pieces aren't small enough for you, then just come back across. And there you go. So let me talk about this canned salmon that I put into my bowl. This is WQ pink salmon in the can. And depending on where you're at and whose kitchen you're in, especially in the South, this is probably what you're gonna see. Now, you can use whatever canned salmon that you want, but this is what I like to use and we like to use for our salmon croquettes. Into the bowl, what I've done is I've added the ingredients of my canned salmon, juice and all, and I picked through the salmon to remove the bones. The bones are really tender, so if you don't get all the bones or you want to leave them in, you can because they're completely edible. And all of the salmon that's in this can is already 100% cooked. Also, I've taken the time to add in my diced onion and my diced celery. Now we just need to season this up and begin to add our binders. This is pretty much a dump and go recipe. So the first thing I'm gonna add in is a little bit of crushed red pepper flake. I want some heat. I always like a little bit of spice in my salmon croquettes. So I just want to put a few sprinkles of that red pepper flake in there. We can't go nowhere without our friend Mr. Accent. So we're gonna put in a sprinkle of this MSG, completely optional, but it's gonna make your salmon croquettes taste amazing. Now we've got some granulated garlic or garlic powder. And remember guys, the exact amounts are always down in the description. Since we're doing seafood here, man, we gotta put a little bit of lemon pepper in there. So this is zesty lemon pepper seasoning. Come in with a generous sprinkling of black pepper. We're gonna add in 1 large egg. We're gonna put in a little bit of salt. The secret to making amazing crispy salmon croquettes is that you want to use self-rising flour. This is white lily self-rising flour. And what happens here is that the baking powder that's in the self-rising flour is gonna help when we fry the salmon croquettes to make them amazingly crispy. So that's about a half a cup to about 3/4 of a cup. So the nice thing is at this point, all we need to do is mix all this together. We've got one more ingredient to add. We're gonna add in a couple of teaspoons worth of white vinegar. This can be any kind of vinegar. This can be apple cider vinegar. 1, 2, probably about 2 tablespoons worth of white vinegar. And now we just want to stir all that in. And this is the batter to make our salmon croquettes. See how moist this is? A lot of the people that you see on YouTube, when they make their salmon croquettes, they're very dry. These are wet and they have almost the texture of thick waffle batter, thick pancake batter, but this is what we want. So I've got my frying pan set up with a little bit of oil. We're gonna shallow fry these salmon croquettes. And so I know you might be tempted to turn your stove on super high and bring this oil up to a really high temp. But when you're frying salmon croquettes, you don't want to start off with a really hot batch of oil. So what I'm going to do to know when my oil is hot enough, I'll take a little dollop of my salmon croquette batter and I put it into the frying pan. And when this starts to fry, then I'll know that my oil is hot enough to drop in the rest of the croquettes. So that's where you want to be at right there. When you see your test salmon croquette start to fry like this, then you're ready to start adding in the rest of them. So I take my croquette batter and I place it gently into the oil. You don't want to put too much in per croquette. And then as you drop it down, you can shape the croquettes in the oil. Now, what you can do as you're frying your croquettes, you want to go ahead and start basting the tops of the croquettes with a little bit of oil. This helps the top of the croquette to set so that when you flip it, it doesn't splatter the top of the croquette into the oil. And you just want to gently work your croquette after it's been frying for a while. If it tries to stick to the bottom, it'll release. Look how pretty those croquettes are, guys. Perfect salmon croquettes. And you see that because we set the top of the croquette with that hot oil, it didn't splatter out into our grease. So guys, let's plate up our salmon croquettes. So I always like to serve any of these type of seafood cakes. I like to serve them with a salad. And so what I'm gonna do is I've got some mixed greens here. And so what I like to do is just put these on the plate. And then what I wanna do is take some of these beautiful croquettes that I've got, and I'm gonna just come on the side of them, of the salad here with this. Take one more and put it on there for presentation purposes. And those are beautiful salmon croquettes. This is how I cook. You see that? That is a salmon croquette. See those crispy edges? You hear how crispy that salmon croquette is? Hard part of the video, let's take a bite. Man, hold on. The best part of these is this edge, that crispy edge. Hold on. One more taste, guys. Perfectly seasoned. Everything is in balance. You got obviously that wonderful buttery salmon flavor. You got all of those beautiful notes that came out of that can of salmon. Then you've got a little bit of acidity from that vinegar we put in there, also that lemon pepper, and now you got your garlic working, you got your black pepper and spices in there working. When I tell you that that onion and that celery shine in that salmon croquette, that is a perfect salmon croquette. And you saw how I plated it up by making a salad around it. That's the perfect lunch, that's the perfect brunch item. You can even eat those for dinner and make some grits. The grits would go great with that. Guys, I'm Jameson, this is how I cook. And guys, I want to hear from you. I want you to send me an email. Down on the screen, you can see my email address, chefjamesonsmallwood@gmail.com. And in the subject, just say, I wanna know. You wanna know what I'm working on behind the scenes? You wanna know what cool things I've got coming? Shoot me an email, chefjamesonsmallwood@gmail.com. Guys, I've gotta get back to these salmon croquettes. I'll holler at you later. Man, every time.